Next stop.
Hello, and welcome back to episode number 10 of Sonic Colors Ultimate. Yes, we have reached 10 episodes. This is, well, kind of a milestone, I guess. Granted, we had 10 episodes of the first project. Yeah, you know what, it's a small victory, and what the... Right. Okay, had a minor hiccup there, I guess. Oh well, no big deal, no big deal. I say minor hiccup now, full disclosure, I kinda died a lot during this part, so rather than have you see, like, upwards of 5 to 6 deaths and seeing that over and over, I just cut ahead to where I, succeeded, just to make life easier on Ron, plus this video would be like a half hour long. Yeah, well, live and learn. I also do know it does occur at one other point in this video, where I have to make a quick cut around just to keep, well, not really to keep a time limit because I'm not necessarily prohibited by time, but just to make sure the video doesn't go on for too terribly long and you just see me struggle with something simple. So that's kind of what, if there's like any, if there's another random cut, that at least you'll know why, or a cut that doesn't make sense, you'll at least know why. That's the way. Was it just, yeah, it took me too long, so I went to fix it. And just, you know, spare you guys, you viewers, the trouble of me doing this over and over again. But, anyway, back to the game. I'm having a ton of fun with it. 10 episodes in, very hard, kinda, I will admit, is it the best game I've ever played? No, it's not the best game ever, but it's very... I love it, and I think it also helps. I'm more of a casual Sonic fan, not a diehard. So it's like, yeah, I keep up with the video games, but I don't play them, or I'll stick with stuff for a minute, or it's like, I don't watch the TV shows, I don't really read the comics or manga or anything that, Sonic has, but I keep up with him, well, keep up with the franchise as sort of a whole to see what's going on, or if there's anything like collabs that they have. Like I know currently the comics, they have a collaboration with DC, and I've already been down here. Okay, so I guess that... Yep, I've actually already been down here. I thought this area looked familiar. Anywho, we're gonna just get myself back up there. Nope. Oh, I was at a checkpoint. Oh wait, easy fix. Done. That was the easy fix. Just send myself... I am back where I started. There we go, this is where I wanted to be. No, like I know currently the Sonic comics, they have they're currently doing some collab with DC. So like that I'm kinda interested, or like I'm interested in other collaborations they do. So like, I don't think they have, which means I'm gonna research this, at like 3 in the morning, because I'm gonna make a note. I don't know, maybe they've done a collaboration with the Ninja Turtles?
As alien as
that
this
would
place
be an interesting one to see.
There's something very Eggmanish about it.
I think he's transforming it somehow.
Give me a
making
Sonic
it part of his
the
theme.
Hedgehog TMNT crossover
If you can hear this
that
message, you are
3 people
trespassing in an
want,
area still under
and I love
renovation.
them.
If you are not a robot, please return to the main part
Looks like the theme of his park is universal domination and the conquest of alien races.
It's more than a theme, it's a reality. He's using them like some kind of living intergalactic gasoline.
That's pretty low, even for a sleazeball like Eggman.
Some displacement of indigenous aliens and destruction of natural resources may occur. Eggman Enterprise is not responsible.
You getting any of that?
Yeah, they're totally freaked out. It sounds like they're in shock because of public transportation and a loony nurse. Oh no, wait, scratch that. They're in shock because of their planet's strange transformation and having been dragged across the universe.
Well, I still can't believe he kidnapped a whole planet. How does somebody do that?
They're saying it was either ice cream or a tractor beam.
Yeah, well, I'm going to guess it wasn't ice cream shooting out of those generators.
If it was, I would get one for back home.
Dude, I'd get two. Now, if everyone will excuse me, I'm going to put a stop to these renovations.
So, I personally love the fact I can do a lot of recording in post, and Google can be very friendly when it comes to searching things up. So, turns out, and I will 100% admit, this is from a Screen Rant article published January of 24. But apparently they did somehow cross over with Sonic, but it looks like it was just one panel from his like Archie Comics era, but then there's fan theories about how the Turtles were able to do all their other cameos, which I'm like, alright, fair enough. They're just like, yeah, interdimensional sewers. I'm like, well, that's a stretch. But, yeah, that's fine. So, it seems that they have made an appearance in some form of Sonic media. But, as far as we'll say an official crossover where there's like an actual adventure together, doesn't seem like that's happened yet. So, maybe. And I say yet because TMNT has collaborated with a ton of things. They recently collaborated with Naruto. That reminds me, I gotta track down a copy of that. The things I do. The things I spend my adult money on. Yeah. That's dangerous sometimes. Do I need the crossover? No. Do I want it? Yes. Now, if the Turtles could cross over with One Piece? Oh. Shut up and take my money. That's what that is. That's what that would be. If there was a TMNT One Piece collab, that shut up and take my money. Yeah. Whew. I mean, it'd be fun, but I don't think it would work in the long run. Just on the grounds of how the IPs in their respective worlds work, it wouldn't work out, I think, well in the long run. Yeah, man can dream, can he? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be... Anywho. So now, back to Sonic, since it's his game, and I've been on a tirade about Ninja Turtles, and not even... Anywho. So no, I'm kind of a little bit... Well, I'm not really bummed. A little bit surprised they don't have, like, other characters in this particular game, like Amy or Shadow. It's just Sonic and Tails, but also at the same time, I'm like, well, maybe, I don't know. I do plan on doing a little bit of research, because at the end of the project, I kind of plan to take, because I've been posting a lot of my highlights on my TikTok and Instagram accounts. So I've been posting the highlights to try to get people to watch the videos on the channel. I'll give like a full in-depth analysis with those highlights, and you can also see the same highlights as a YouTube short. But the plan is to take those highlights, turn them into like we'll say there's 20 parts to this series, a 20-minute video. Or yeah, it'd be however many parts the main storyline is. Turn that into like a 20-minute video, if it is 20 parts, but turn that into about a 20-minute video, and then just give a whole essay, rant, conversate about my thoughts and opinions on the games. And I missed that. Yeah, well. Say la vie, live and learn. Give me that. See, now that was a strategic death so I can get these red rings. Well, not really, but I can... Oy. Oh well, say la vie, live and learn. Oh, good, I didn't have to redo the whole ramp. Let's just not fall. Good, good, good. Grinding around. Man, why isn't there like a Sonic skateboarding game? Actually, there probably is one, and I just don't know about it. That sounds like a game I would be interested in. Like, yep, here's a skateboarding game starting all the Sonic characters because of how often Sonic runs around on grind rails. Get on the platform, you fool! Ah well. If there is one, that would be kind of... I think it'd be interesting. I honestly think it'd probably be very similar to like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, just on the grounds of it would be, yeah, here's the game. Now here's a little area, and then just skate around, get as many points as you can, and maybe there'd be like a quote-unquote competition part, or mode where you compete against like friends or AI. Well, AI, I mean like the computers, so... You'd think these Eggman robots would learn, don't stand in one spot. On the off chance a blue hedgehog, who runs ridiculously fast, decides to soil the plans of this robot. I wonder what Eggman's net worth is. Because he's got to be worth a good amount of money in general. Just because it's, hey, you have all these evil schemes. How can you afford all of these evil schemes? Yeah, that's what I want to know. What's Eggman's net worth? Because that would, I think that would be just a real good useless fact to know. But, well, no, it would be fun to know. Yeah, what's his net worth? $700 million. Oh, that's how he can afford all his schemes. Yeah, well, we'll figure that. I fell. Yeah, well, time to make the climb up again. At least, the last time it was easier because I had the ghost, or the hover, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's hover, not ghost. Is it? You know what? Not important. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll get it again. They'll say it. It's just if I remember to mention it here. I won't. So really, who cares? Okay. Think about this strategically. One wrong move, I'm either restarting the whole thing, or I'm dead. Hey, save myself. Save my... I gotta stop talking when it comes to stuff like that. The server logic. No one's come in an hour. So no one's gonna come in right before close. 5 minutes before close. How many? 12. Always that way. Anyone who works in the restaurants knows. Life's going good. Yep, here's a 12 top right before you're about to leave. And they need everything. And they're the ones that run you around like a chicken with your head cut off. Yep. That may or may not have happened to me a couple of times. Yeah, it happens to at least every server once, actually, so... Yeah, if it hasn't happened to you as a server, well, you're new. That's what I have to say to that one. And yeah. Alright. Oh, cool. Just use the rainbow and get up there. Alright. So... Oh shoot, the only thing left is the boss. We're just gonna knock that one out and call it a day. Yeah, episode 10, we're just gonna finish up this world. Because I'm not using episode 11 to do a boss fight and start a new world. No. I'd rather just do it all in one go. So, let's destroy the next generator and boss. Let's go. Move, you dang hedgehog. Move! We have a planet to save. Move. Finally. Okay.
And there's the generator. It seems like these guys are getting harder and harder to find. I know for a fact these guys are getting harder and harder to beat.
Please remember, all planets in Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park are, as far as you know, wholly owned properties of Eggman Enterprises and its subsidiaries. All unauthorized photography, video reproduction, or shutting down of generators is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Eggman, I am going to save this planet, and I am going to free these aliens. No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me! We can save a lot of time and broken robots if you just quit now! You try to be reasonable?
And surprise, surprise, because I had cutscene time, I looked it up to save myself editing trouble later. Cause man, it sucks trying to put these notes in at 4 in the morning. Eggman's net worth is not quantified. He is just mentioned to be exceptionally wealthy. So we have no idea. I mean, I know the movies. He worked for the government in the movies, so that, yeah, he definitely would have some money there, because government contracts can be pretty good. From, I mean, I can't say from what I know, but from just kind of what they say, like, oh, yeah, because I know during World War II, and to an extent the Cold Wars, excuse me, when sugar was being rationed, Coke, the Coca-Cola got, first crack at the sugars, so yeah, and that's kind of when Pepsi had to find alternative sweeteners, and then they all eventually went to corn syrup, and well, that's kind of a hit or miss with everything. But yay, boss fight's done, hooray, hooray! I did end up doing this boss fight a second time just because, again, I had a hiccup at one point.
Wow! Sometimes I even impress myself. For a second there, I wasn't sure I was going to pull it off. Oh, who am I kidding? We both knew how this would end.
Are you talking to the broken robot who can't hear you?
Maybe. That's between me and the robot. See, the important thing here is the alien planet is free.
Absolutely.
So, we can just forget about the whole talking to dead robots thing, right?
Nope.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, come on. I've seen you save the day a lot of times, but I've never seen you talk to a pile of metal.
Touché.
Alright, that takes care of that. So next week, we start the aquarium park. Wednesday, we got a women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Later.